Can you guess where I am today? Look around. White sand beaches, blue ocean waters, palm trees, and gentle trade winds. Need a hint? It's the #1 most popular and #1 most visited island in the Caribbean. Hi, I'm Larry Gelwicks, the Getaway Guru, and welcome to my travel channel. The purpose of the Getaway Guru is to help you see the world, travel more, and pay less. Now, if you're new to the Getaway Guru travel channel, please remember the big three. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. So, have you figured out where I am? Bienvenido a Dominican Republic. Yeah, welcome to the DR. In this video, I want to introduce you to the island. We're going to review the health and safety protocols and practices. I want you to visit with me some of my favorite all-inclusive resorts, and I'm going to show you some of the best activities available here in the DR. Now, just a little history. The first European to visit this island was Christopher Columbus in 1492. He named the island Hispaniola, or Little Spain. The island remained under Spanish rule until 1844, when the people declared their independence and the Dominican Republic was born. The country and the capital city, Santo Domingo, retain to this day a very unique and distinctive Spanish colonial influence, including the cathedral in Santo Domingo, which dates back to 1521. Did you catch that? That was just 29 years after Christopher Columbus landed here on the island. The cathedral construction began. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. If you're looking for sun and fun, you've come to the right place right here in the Dominican Republic. What I love about the island is the diversity. Blue ocean waters, white sand beaches, lush tropical jungles, and mountains, including Mount Pico Duarte, the tallest mountain in the Caribbean. The three most popular resort areas include Punta Cana, La Romana, and Puerto Plata. At any time, but especially during this COVID pandemic time, health and safety protocols are on everyone's mind. I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with what they're doing here in the DR. So let's start with your arrival. You're likely to land at one of the international airports on the island, most likely Punta Cana or La Romana. Now, once you disembark your aircraft, your temperature will be taken, luggage will be disinfected, hand sanitizer is everywhere, and masks are mandatory. Next, you'll proceed to immigration and customs. You'll present your passport and immigration documents, including a new health questionnaire. Now, here's an insider secret. Because you can complete all of your documentation online prior to your flight, they send you a QR code, which you just hold up, and there you go. Or you can do it the traditional way. You fill out the paperwork during your flight here to the DR and present the written paperwork to the immigration officer. Upon arrival at your resort, once again, your temperature will be taken, luggage disinfected, and of course, masks are required in the public areas. Now, when you're eating, drinking at the pool or the beach, and certainly in your own hotel room, masks are not required, but social distancing is. The resorts right now are operating at a limited capacity, many of them at about 30% or up to 30%. Now, this really makes for a great vacation. It's kind of like having the resort all to yourself. You're not fighting crowds, and what I really like is I don't have to worry about finding an empty pool or beach chair. They're always available. Now, here's something, until further notice, very unique to the Dominican Republic, is a health insurance policy provided at no cost to you and me. It's provided by the government, which includes medical care, meals, and accommodation if the need arises. Now, there is a link in the descriptions below that will give you an update on this medical policy and all the details, inclusions, and exclusions. As you probably already know, and at least for the time being, the CDC requires all persons returning to the United States to present a negative COVID test result taken within 72 hours of our return flight. Now, here's the good news. Most hotels in the Dominican Republic are providing this test on site at the hotel at no cost to you or me. Now, let me show you 3 of my favorite all-inclusive resorts. Let's go. One of my favorite all-inclusive resorts is the Hilton La Romana, appropriately named because it's located in La Romana, one of the most popular areas of the island. The hotel offers 2 sections, an adults only, 18 years of age and older, and a family-friendly accommodations. The resort features 24 dining and drink options, 4 large swimming pools, a full-blown water park, and as you can see, located on a powdery, beautiful white sand beach. I've been particularly impressed during my stay here with the physical facilities and layout, immaculate groundskeeping, and the friendly staff from the heart here at the hotel. So, what do you say we go have a look at the Hilton La Romana? Let's start our visit of the various room categories here at the Hilton La Romana in the Dominican Republic with the lead or entry room category, which is still deluxe, 411 square feet. Yeah, this also is a very big room. Where I'm standing now is a deluxe garden view room. Now you'll notice the bedding, you have your choice of a king or 2 queens. Also, we have a sofa with the king bedding that can roll out or fold out and accommodate up to 4 people in this room. Now, for families, you can request connecting rooms with that inner door, and both rooms can accommodate up to 4 people, meaning up to 8 people in your family. Now, we're going to move out to the patio area for a beautiful view of the garden. You know, I really do like this. Again, room service is included in your all-inclusive stay here. So you can order breakfast, lunch, or dinner, sit out here on the patio and look at the beautiful gardens. And I've got to tell you one thing. I was just talking to the general manager of the resort here, and I wanted to compliment him not only on the friendly service, but the housekeeping and the groundskeeping are just absolutely immaculate. It's a great place to stay as a single, as a couples, and certainly as a family. With your choice of accommodations here at the Hilton La Romana, this is absolutely positively my favorite one. I want to show you the premium swim out room. Now, it's a very large room, as you can see, beautifully decorated. But what's unique about this accommodation is the decor is inspired by local Dominican artists and craftsmen. The room itself is 411 square feet. That's a really big room. It's about, 3 times the size of your average cruise cabin. You have your choice of 2 queen beds or 1 king. But I have saved the best for last. Now, the best feature of this, it's called a premium swim out, is the swim out. So let's go out onto the patio. Look at this. Is this too much fun? You have 2 beautiful chase lounges. You have chairs, your own private patio right here. And this leads out to a swimming area. It's really fun. Now, I told you that there are both adult only, 18 years and older, and family friendly areas of the hotel. And yes, there are swim out accommodations in both the family friendly and the adults. Now, as a safety measure on the family friendly, kids have to be at least 13 years old. We can imagine we don't want toddlers walking out here. Well, this is Trust Larry time. Absolutely favorite is the premium swim out room here at the Hilton. Are you looking for a 5-star deluxe, over the top, all-inclusive resort experience right here in the Punta Cana area, then take a look at the Hyatt Zilara Cap Cana and the Hyatt Ziva Cap Cana. Now these are sister properties literally located together. The Hyatt Zillara is an adults only, 18 years of age and older, while the Hyatt Ziva is family friendly. Now each hotel offers 375 well-appointed rooms. Beautiful landscaping, beautiful grounds. Between the two resorts, you have 25 dining and drink options. Now included in that 25 is a steakhouse, an Asian restaurant, French and Polynesian, a Caribbean, a pizzeria. And by the way, that pizzeria offers some of the best wood-fired pizzas I've ever had. An Italian restaurant, and what would a resort be without two beautiful buffets? Now there are 6 swimming pools, but to me, the best part of the resort is the location. It's situated on the most beautiful powdery white sand beach anywhere in this area. So, let's say we go explore the property. The Hyatt Zillara offers 12 different categories of rooms. There's really something perfect for your first choice or preference. Now, right now, I'm in a Ocean View Junior Suite. You have your choice of a king bed, which is pictured here, or 2 double beds. Take a look at this. This is the entertainment system, a large screen. I've really been impressed with the selection of movies and channels. Now, I like the decor. You know, it kind of gives it a Caribbean ambiance and influence. You feel like you're in the Caribbean. But as you already know, the best part of any room for me is the balcony. Let's go have a look at the ocean view. Well, here it is. What a beautiful view of the blue Caribbean. Did you notice how big that room was? 600 square feet. And look at the size of the balcony. Now, one of the great features here at the Hyatt Zillara is that room service 24/7 is included in your stay. My suggestion, come out to the balcony, order room service, and enjoy the sunset every evening. There's nothing better than that. You will appreciate the spaciousness of the bathroom area. Notice there's 2 sinks, no fighting over who's going to get the mirror. Take a look at this one. The shower area it's really quite large, and I love the traditional shower head, but my favorite is right there, the rainforest. One of the most popular choices of accommodations here at the Hyatt Ziva is the Master Suite Ocean View. Now this is an exceptionally large room, 1,238 square feet. It has a very comfortable seating area. I like the layout and the decor. You've got a work desk where you can set up your laptops. You've also got behind me a dining area, game area, table and chairs. What really makes this nice, it's perfect for couples, but it can also accommodate up to 5 people in this master suite. Now, if you have a larger party or family, there's a connecting door right here that you can request connecting rooms. And the adjacent room will also take up to 5 people. That's up to what? You got it, 10 people. Beautiful accommodations. I like the way they've decorated the rooms throughout the hotel. It's lively, it's fun, it's exciting. Now, let's move into the master bedroom area. Well, here we are in the master bedroom area. You can see a beautiful king bed, nice decor, nice decorations. I like the seating area here also. You have a large entertainment section. And now let's take a look at the bathroom. Here we are in the bathroom area. You notice how big it is? You're not going to be tripping over each other as you use the facilities. One of the really nice features of the Hyatt Ziva is right here. Every room has an ironing board and iron. You don't have to call the front desk. It's really nice to have that to press your clothes, get ready for the evening. You know, sometimes those clothes get kind of mashed up in your suitcase. Now, here we have a separate tub area and the shower right here. These are particularly large showers. And what I really like is you have the traditional shower head that we are all familiar with, but you also have a rainforest shower head. Just makes for a nice experience. Now, here in the vanity area, separate sinks, separate mirrors, and everybody's going to be accommodated here. If I'm not at the pool, the beach, or the buffet, I like to spend my time on the balcony of my suite here at the Hyatt Ziva. Now, what's really unique to this particular room accommodation is an outdoor hot tub jacuzzi right here on the balcony. You'll notice how large the balcony is. You have a comfortable seating area, tables and chairs, and I want to remind you, room service 24/7 is included in your stay. But I think the best part of any balcony here at the Hyatt Ziva is the view, the blue waters of the Caribbean. You're looking for a 5-star, over-the-top, unique, one-of-a-kind experience in the Dominican Republic. Where do we begin? How about we take an old colonial church and convert it to a resort and then build the resort around the church buildings? Now you have the sanctuary at Cap Cana. This beautiful resort features 324 rooms, everything from junior suites to a villa. But the best part of the hotel to me is the castle. I mean, it's a real castle that you can stay in. 22 dining and drink options, 6 pools, a spa, and you know we're only located 15 minutes from the Punta Cana airport. So, what do you say we go exploring and have a look at the sanctuary? A junior suite ocean view is the lead category here at the Sanctuary Resort. The room offers your choice of a king bed or 2 doubles. There is a separate shower and tub area in the bathroom with twin sinks. Now, the room itself is exceptionally large, 754 square feet. I mean, that's like 4 times the size of an average cruise cabin. There's a very comfortable seating area with a sofa, chairs and table, a work table, and of course the minibar. Let's go out to the balcony. One of the great features of staying here at the Sanctuary Resort is that all room categories enjoy exceptionally large balconies. I mean, just take a look at this. Outdoor seating, a small table, and then coming out to the railing, you will enjoy sweeping views of the blue waters of the Caribbean, the resort, the pool area. Now, the direction that we're facing enjoys a sunrise every morning, coming up right over the Caribbean. So here's my suggestion. Room service 24/7 is included in your resort stay. Why not order breakfast, sit here outside, and enjoy the sunrise every morning? We're now visiting a premium luxury junior suite ocean view. You have your choice of a king bed or 2 doubles. It has a separate bathroom and shower area that's well appointed. Now, this room is exceptionally large, almost 600 square feet. I really like the large living room and seating area. You have a work desk here, but as always, the best part is out on the balcony. So come with me. Look at that view. The blue waters of the Caribbean, morning, noon, and night. Now, this particular room category enjoys outdoor seating, but also a hot tub jacuzzi. I've talked to you before about room service 24/7 included in your Sanctuary All-inclusive stay, so you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner here. But how about this idea? How about breakfast in the hot tub jacuzzi as the sun rises over the Caribbean? I mean, come on. Does life get any better than that? I really love my all-inclusive resort, but I like to get outside the resort, meet the local people, enjoy some of the culture and activities. Now, when I think of activities in the DR, I think of all things water and all things jungle. I recommend for your activities, Runner's Adventure Tours. Now, there's a link in the descriptions below that'll take you to their website, and you can see their schedule of options and activities. Today I want to take you with me on 3 of my favorite tours. First, you and I are going to go ziplining, and then I'm taking you to Monkeyland. This is an experience you will never forget. And finally, I want to visit a local farm. We're going to meet the people and see how the locals live. What do you say? Should we get going? My favorite jungle activity here in the DR is the zip line, and nobody does it better than Runners Adventure Tours. Now, the first thing to remember is you've got to wear closed-toed shoes. Looks like I better change. The next step is getting my zip line equipment, and here to help me out is mi amigo Santana.
Muy bien. Welcome.
¿Cómo está?
Very good. And you?
All right, I'm good. Muy bien.
Excelente. Por favor.
And there we
Thank
go.
you. Muy bien. Good to go.
I look straight out of Company C, Hogan's Heroes, don't I? The next step is the safety briefing. Very important that you pay attention. Now, Santana tells me that in the 12 years the zip line has been operating, they've not experienced even one injury or accident. Many people say to me, Larry, is it really safe? Am I going to fall into the jungle? Well, I feel very safe on a zip line, and I'm sure you will too. So let's go and have the safety briefing. To start the safety briefing, Santana is going to show me the course, which includes 12 double cables and 18 platforms. Now, let's get to the important part of the safety instruction.
Holding too tight, and then you got stuck. What position to go? Legs, bend.
Next step is to get hooked up to the cable, and that's what we're doing now.
Cross your legs. Elbow out. Super loose here, okay?
All right.
Ready?
Ready? Here we go. Perfecto. I got to tell you, that was so much fun. You know, I like to come to the Dominican Republic and just monkey around. Here we are at Monkeyland. It's a really favorite stop for families especially. They have squirrel monkeys, and they love the buffet that I can provide for them. It's a lot of fun. The kids just absolutely love the visit here. Good for couples too. Here they are, showing their good manners at dinner time. One of the highlights of your visit to the Dominican Republic will be getting outside of the resort area, mixing with the locals. You know, I've found the Dominicans to be some of the friendliest people on earth. Today we're going to visit a very typical family farmhouse. And let's go inside and see how they live. By Western standards, most of the families here in the DR would be considered poor. But they don't consider themselves poor. They consider themselves the richest people on earth because faith, family, and community is everything. Now, this is a very typical home, sleeping area off to the right, kind of a communal place for the family to gather. You can see here how important family is. Now, somewhat unique to the DR is the kitchen or cooking area is separated from the family and living area. Let's go to the kitchen and see what they're preparing. Hola, Maria.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Maria is the lady of the house. This is a very typical kitchen. Now, I mentioned that it was separated from the living quarters. Traditionally, wood was used to produce a fire and cook the food. Most of the families now, of course, have propane. But because of the heat, and certainly in the summertime, it's a hot and humid climate, the kitchens still remain to this day separate from the house. You can see the pride they take in a very clean kitchen. Everything is well organized. And I'm looking at Maria here. She's fixing lunch, and it looks like la bandera, a A typical dish here in the DR, probably the national dish. It's rice, beans, and meat, usually chicken. Es muy delicioso, ¿no? Gracias. Let's go on and see the farm. While Maria is still in the kitchen finishing lunch, I'm going to take you on a visit to the family farm. Back home, farms seem to focus on one cash crop. Not here in the DR. These family farms will raise a variety of crops, starting with my favorite, the mango tree. Now you can see these mangoes just starting to form. The mango season itself for harvesting is May to August or September, and these small mangoes are going to get about this big. Now I love mango, and my favorite way to eat it is with coconut cream. Try it yourself and you'll be addicted. Take a look at this tree right here. Now, this is a cocoa tree. You can see the cocoa pods. Inside are the cocoa beans from which chocolate is produced. We'll be talking more about that as we get down to the cocoa portion of the farm. What Dominican farm would be complete without a banana tree? Now, they're cultivated on farms, but you'll also find the banana tree growing in the wild. The Dominicans have an expression that bananas are like children. Takes about 7 to 9 months to ripen, and then we're ready to go. You know, one of the things that I really appreciate about the Dominican ladies is the love of flowers. Now you can see some of them here. Their favorites include the bougainvillea, the ginger, and the bird of paradise. Another important crop here on Maria's farm is vanilla. Now here on the vanilla plant, you can see the leaves here, and a pod will grow. This is the vanilla bean, and of course it's also used in pure vanilla and vanilla extract. Another important crop here on the farm is cinnamon. This is a cinnamon tree. Now once a year, the bark will actually peel off. The farmers will put plastic at the base of the tree to catch all of the bark. Now, when you go to the grocery store and you buy cinnamon bark, this is what you're buying. And of course, to get the powder, they simply grind the bark up. Happens about once a year. What say we go make some chocolate now? Chocolate is a major industry here in the Dominican Republic. You know what's interesting is most of the cocoa beans are actually grown by small family-owned farms. Now this is a cocoa tree. You can see the cocoa pods and inside the cocoa beans. Now the farmer knows when the pod and the seeds are ripe because the pod will change colors to this bright yellow. Usually takes about 4 months to ripen, so the farmer can get up to 3 harvests per year. Now I've gone ahead and cracked open this particular pod. You can see the cocoa beans in their raw form. You could actually eat these, and yeah, there is a slight chocolate taste to them. The next step is putting them out in the sun to dry. After the farmer and his family have extracted the raw cocoa beans, they're put out in the bright Dominican sun to dry. These are dried cocoa beans. Now the process usually takes 2 to 3 weeks depending on the intensity of the sun. The next stop is taking the dried beans and roasting them. The next step is the roasting. Now the dried beans are put in a pot over an open fire, stirred regularly to prevent them from scalding or burning. The roasting process usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes. But we're not done yet. The next step in the chocolate production is bringing the roasted cocoa beans here to the grinder. You know what's interesting is here in the Dominican Republic, the grinding is all done by hand. Just drop them into this grinder, and then, you know, you can get a pretty good workout in grinding the cocoa beans. And here we have pure cocoa. Now, the farmer will take the cocoa and squeeze them together like this into balls. It's called a cocoa ball. This is the start of the fermentation process, which can take 14 to 21 days. Typically, a chocolate ball, as they're called, Kind of looks like an Idaho russet, doesn't it? The chocolate ball, after the fermentation, which brings out that rich chocolate flavor, we have 100% cocoa. You can take it, you can grate it. You'll probably want to add some sugar cane or sweetener to it. And then you get the different levels of chocolate. Now, personally, I really like a 62 to 70% dark chocolate. And that is where it comes from. You know, the next chocolate you have in the United States probably came from the Dominican Republic. You can see here a variety of finished products, all raised and produced here on the family farm. Now, we've been talking about the cocoa, which is their #1 product. And you know what's really interesting about the cocoa shell? It is used to make an absolutely delicious tea. Now, earlier I showed you the cinnamon tree. Here is the bark that is used for cinnamon. We have oregano, also a variety of lotions and creams. You have the coconut, the cocoa, vanilla, honey, and almond. One of my favorites is the cashews that are grown right here on the farm. Now, I showed you in the demonstration the cocoa balls. This is 100% chocolate. And so you can grate it, add whatever sweetener you want to make your cocoa drink, use it in baking or cooking. Coffee is also a very important cash crop here in the Dominican Republic. And the coffee that you drink at home may very well be from the DR. Now, my personal favorite, well, that's an easy one. It's hot chocolate with Dominican chocolate. Here goes. You know, that's just as good as it gets. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your visit here to the family-owned farm. It's typical that you'll find in rural Dominican Republic. Well, we've had quite a day together, haven't we? Ziplining, monkey land, and visiting a local farm. You know, a fun thing to do on your way home is stop and shop for local handicrafts and souvenirs. I recommend Bellamar. Just ask your guide. He or she will know all about it. I do hope that you've enjoyed your visit here to the Dominican Republic as much as I'm enjoying being here. If you'd like some further information on the DR, contact Columbus Travel. There's a link in the descriptions below that'll take you right to the Columbus Travel website. And remember, if you're new to my travel channel, please remember the big 3. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And for the best travel deals on the planet, including the Dominican Republic All-inclusive resorts, give us a call at Columbus Travel, 800-373-3328, or online at columbusvacations.com. Stay healthy, stay safe, happy traveling.